What up, YouTube family? It's your boy Savage Writer. I'm back with another video as always. I'm giving y'all peace and I'm giving y'all gifts. I hope y'all doing well out there. All praise and glory goes to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You already know the vibes. So today I want to talk about many are called, few are chosen. This is gonna be a fairly quick message. I don't want to make it too long. Brief and to the point. First and foremost, I want to give y'all thanks for support on my first film, which is The Stress of Online Learning. That was the first film I've done for the year. Basically, it was an assignment, that I did for school, whatever, and I decided to turn it into a film, and I got some pretty good feedback on it. The link to that video is going to be in the description, so if you want to check it out, which I recommend you do, it's a very good project. I spent a lot of time working on it. Very informative, and you should like it. I believe you will. So y'all could go check that out. So it's like, I think it's 4 in the morning here. Lately, I ain't been sleeping that good. Like I've been up all night, or I had to force myself to go to sleep, and that really doesn't work effectively. So many are called, few are chosen. What do I mean by that? So, I feel like personally, my belief that we've all came here, from past life or whatever. Cause just think about it. Energy does not die. It only transfers. So I feel like, some of us have actually come back for specific reasons. We just don't know why. We don't have like actual people telling us this, aside from stuff you may see on the internet or videos like this. You don't really have people actually telling you your origins, who you are, and that's by design. You understand what I'm saying? That's by design. You're not supposed to know who you are until you get to a certain point. But here's the thing, right? Everybody has a wake-up call. Even if you don't have all the details, you don't know all the facts. Because I'm still going through my spiritual awakening. I don't know everything that there is to know about myself. I'm still on this path. I don't want anybody to think, oh, I'm advanced or I'm better than somebody. I don't want to say I'm not advanced. I do have a decent knowledge of self. But there are still some things that I am learning along this journey. Not everything is 100%. And I want everybody to understand that this is the real me. I'm not hiding behind no persona. I'm not hiding behind no pictures. This is the real me. I got enough guts to get on camera and talk about my flaws. Talk about what I can do or what I cannot do. And that's where, knowledge of self begins. Looking yourself in the mirror and saying, all right, these are my flaws. These are my perfections. This is what makes me me. And, you go about your day or you go about your night. Everybody gets a call in some shape or form. It doesn't matter. Whether that's through a near-death experience, an epiphany, some kind of a loss or redirection. We all have a calling. Many are called, few are chosen. That's what the title of this video is. So, I hear a lot of people say that, oh, everybody wakes up on their own time. They'll get it when they get it. Look, we already done transitioned, into a new energy on this planet, man. We've already done shifted into two realities. By now, if you don't know, here's what I'm going to say. There are some people out there that do not know themselves, and it's not on purpose. You know what I'm saying? deep inside, some of those people are genuine souls that are lost, and they need a little bit of nurturing. They need a little bit of push and pull for them to, get to that point. I know for me personally, I was having spiritual hints dropped to me when I was way young, but I didn't understand at the time. I didn't get it. I had a relative. Well, yeah, I had a relative. I would always go over their house, and whenever I did go over their house, there would be tapes of, Farrakhan, Minister Louis Farrakhan speaking, and he did say some real shit. And that family member told me some real shit, but at the time I didn't get it. I didn't understand, so I just wrote it off. But as I became older, I realized, like, that made a lot of sense now that I think about it. So, yeah, I was once not knowledgeable of myself. I was once not conscious and spiritual. I was once at that point, and it took something for that to happen, right? I had a call. My call was when I first started, all this, with my writing, my poetry, my music, stuff like that. I feel like me personally, that was my calling. That's why I practice what I practice, because to me it's a spiritual thing. Expressing myself through the arts, I consider that to be a very spiritual practice. Because that's how I'm able to express myself and get my emotions out, and it has helped me a lot for the better. So I feel like me, that was my calling, and I did answer. I've had some bumps along the way. I've made some mistakes. That's natural, but you learn from what you go through. I mean, and you grow through what you learn from. So everybody really gets a calling. Then I think I went a little off topic. So, like, yeah, there are some genuine souls out here in these vessels, human vessels, that are lost, and they don't have to be little kids. I know a lot of us say, "Oh, the kids are lost." Yeah, true, but there are adults out here that are just as lost as some of these children are, and some of them do have genuine souls, and they do need a little bit of guidance. They need that seed planted, a couple times. But however, it's gonna reach a point where you're gonna know, like, all right, there's something I gotta get right now. I'm about to switch it up. There are people out here that know what's going on, that's hip to what's going on. They have the knowledge, but they choose to live in their own ignorance. Those are the people you don't feel no mercy for. Those are the people who got the call, but they didn't answer. And because of that, they're going to suffer the consequences. It's going to be much harder for them to, get on to this shift, to reap the benefits of this so-called shift that's going on, right? That December 21st crap, everybody talking about superpowers, superpowers, superpowers. That was a psyop anyway, but like I said, video for another time. I said that in previous videos, video for another time. But yeah, like, especially, now that we're in 2013, which is 2021 on the Gregorian calendar. But again, that's another video. Like, whoever's stuck where they at, they gonna be stuck. If they didn't make the transitions, if they didn't at least have the seed planted, they didn't at least think like, damn, I gotta start living different. I gotta switch up my demeanor. Then, hey, I mean, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but truth be told, you're gonna be stuck, man. You're gonna catch hell for all these events that's about to unfold and take place. Already, like, I'm seeing a lot of shit happening. You got this thing with the election. You got civil war on the brink. I even heard stuff about, like, Dr. Dre in the hospital. You got more celebrity sacrifices, and what, there's only 6 days into the so-called New Year, which is a lie anyway, because originally there are 10 months. There were 10 months in the year, but I think after what was it? 16, either the 16th, 17th, or the 18th century, one of those centuries, or it might be way back. I don't got the exact century, but they switched it around. They added January and February. Originally, it's March through December, if I'm correct. Originally, there were 10 months, March through December, if I'm correct. But they added those two. So, New Year's doesn't start in dead middle of winter. That's false. So, yeah. Really, I'm just going to elaborate on what I just said. Many are called, few are chosen. It's on you to answer the call. Whatever your calling is, like I said, I don't know what that is. I can't tell you what your calling is personally. Only you would know. But if you feel like you're compelled to do something, if you're looking at how society is going, the trajectory of it, and you know that something isn't right, then that's something inside. That's your higher self telling you, like, pick up the fucking phone, man. You gonna miss the call, bro. Picked up the fucking phone, nigga. That's your higher self. You know something ain't right. You know you gotta change. For example, you know what I'm saying? You overweight, right? And you know, like, you gotta lose weight. You gotta start eating healthy. Otherwise, you gonna end up back in the hospital with a heart attack or something like that. That, like, and you know, like, and you go into McDonald's, you getting a quarter pounder. You know you ain't supposed to be eating that shit. Now here's what happens when you don't follow your calling. Back to the overweight example, right? You overweight. Doctor tell you, like, you gotta start eating much healthier. You gotta cut out the fast food, cut out the red meat, cut out the sugar, the carbohydrates, all that processed stuff. Shift to a more lean diet. Take more supplements. Get some exercise, sunlight. Get your sun gazing in, or whatever have you. And you know, like, deep down inside, you gotta get it right. But you still living in your own ignorance. You like, nah, man, I could eat some more McDonald's. So you go to McDonald's, you get that quarter pounder. You eat that quarter pounder. You fuck around. You wake up the next morning. You on the bedroom floor clenching your chest, and you're dead. You out of here. Why? Because you ain't listen. That phone was ringing. You ain't pick it up. That's just an example. So for those that may not understand, I could put it in, more context. Now, another example would be this. You got something in the oven. Let's just say, like, for my fellas out there, you got you a woman, you know what I'm saying? She cooking dinner. She's like, all right, I got the chicken in the oven. You got to take it out in 40 minutes. Right? 40 minutes. You like, all right, and then you sitting there, you in the living room playing 2K. You like, all right, babe, I got it. An hour fucking pass. You sitting there playing a goddamn game, and you know you was supposed to take that fucking chicken out. You know what I'm saying? 20 minutes prior, and you sitting there, making love to that game. And the next thing you know, your house catch on fire. Bro, I don't want to say your house. Like your stove catch on fire. The chicken burns or whatever. Then your wife come in. She mad at you. She pissed. She's like, damn it, I told you to take that chicken out, Tyrone. Why didn't you listen to me? So busy playing that fucking PS5. You ain't getting no pussy tonight, nigga. See? I know that's a little extreme, but you get me, right? I'm just speaking, so those that may not understand can understand. take that how it resonate. But like I said, everybody gets a calling. It's on you to answer. That's why it's a lot of people. You see a lot of people out here. They catching hell, man. People out of here left and right. You know, of course, some innocent souls are getting caught up. In the shit that's going on. But there's some people out here that know. They know. They know what's going on ain't right. They know they could do something. They know they in a position of power, or they have some kind of a gift, or they have some kind of a resource they can offer to others, and they choose not to do that. And guess what? Most High, you're gonna get punished for that. That's not gonna go unpunished. You know what I'm saying? Depart from me. I never knew you. You departed from him. Act like you ain't know him. So, damn, it's about 15 minutes. I said it was gonna be quick. But I'm gonna wrap it up. Long story short. I know it's some rough times we in, man. But we still gotta keep pushing. Cause we gonna get delivered, man. We gonna get our justice. We came back for a reason. We gonna get it, man. We gonna get our paradise. We gonna get our heaven. That we desire is already here. We just have to keep pushing. I'm doing my thing, spiritually. I'm trying to, I'm in like a hermit phase right now. I'm fasting, drinking a lot of water, eating in moderation, taking my vitamins. I'm gonna try to get back exercising, probably in a couple more weeks. Cause like I was running and stuff. I was really pushing it. But my right knee, I had got runner's knee. If y'all athletes, you know what I'm saying, particularly if you do like track and field, you know what that's like. You run too much, your knees start hurt, your knees hurting. Yeah, it's not fun. Your shit hurting for weeks. But yeah, I'm gonna get back on that. I'm just letting my body, cope with this shift. These changing energies. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, I've been more and more restless. And the times that I have been able to, like, sleep, like, my dreams have become more and more vivid. I remember, like 2 nights ago, I had a series of dreams. There was prophetic dreams. Like, I was performing at a big show, and everybody was there. Everybody, I fell out with everybody I'm cool with now. Even people I want to reconcile with, they was at my show just grooving. And then I was looking at other dreams. I was getting lots of positive comments. A lot of people were praising me for my work and my sincerity. And, that was a prophetic vision. That happened in another dimension, I believe. And it's only a matter of time. That's really my high self saying, like, yeah, you on the right path. This is going to happen for you. That was basically my high self. So, my physical self, which is my 3D self, my carnal self, has to catch up with what my spiritual self is at. Sorry about that middle finger. Nah, I'm not trying to flip nobody off tonight. But, yeah, man. Other than that, I'm going to wrap it up. I know I said real quick, this is about almost 20 minutes long. But, yeah, long story short, listen, if you know you got a calling, you know you compelled to do something, do it. There's no better time than now. Forget what people think, forget what people say. This is your life, this is your temple. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the love, support. I'm out. More content is on the way.